Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you a bit about Person of Interest's final episode, the series finale. It's called Return Zero. Very emotional, beautiful episode, filled with action, but actually the most effective parts of this episode were sort of the quieter, more reflective moments. I'm going to go into full spoilers here, so this is your chance. If you haven't seen Return Zero, you can go turn this off, go watch it, and come back. But let's talk about the death of John Reese. Now, we knew there were going to be casualties in this finale. You know, this season already saw Elias fall and Root fall. Greer in the last episode. With Greer's death, though, and the injection of the Ice-9 virus, the flickering of Samaritan at the end of the penultimate episode, that was not the end of the conflict. Samaritan is still very much a very dangerous force. No Greer, but Samaritan was still around in a capacity enough, even with the virus, to send countless agents after our heroes, and that's who they were pretty much fighting, and they were also trying to stop Samaritan from escaping out into a satellite into space. And that's where John Reese's sacrificial big hero moment came in, when he basically took the suicidal last stand that Harold tried to do himself. Harold actually tried to sacrifice himself, and he had a big moment when he locked Reese in that cell. But John flipped the script on him. He took the bullets and then the missile himself. Very emotional. Amazing music by composer Ramin Djawadi, who also does Game of Thrones. Music so great and chilling that it actually caused the executive producers to switch their mind about the song they wanted to use at the end. They just stuck with the score. So good. And could the show live on? You know, they meant for this to be the end. They're closing the door on this. But they did add in that little bonus at the end with, you know, the machine surviving and calling Shaw, and Shaw can continue on adventures in our mind. Future adventures, hypothetical ones, with Root, essentially, who she was sort of confusing Root with the machine in that episode a little bit. So they could go on, but the death of John Reese really does feel like a book closing, not a chapter closing. A huge defining moment for the big hero of the series to go out like that in such a big way, and with a sort of a plan that he had, an agreement he had with the machine that he said he's had for a while. It could all go back to the contingency from season 2, the premiere. So it could be that long-standing, when Finch was kidnapped and he was trying to get the machine to help him find Finch. So this could have been a very long-standing agreement that he's had the entire time, and he did switch those briefcases when Harold was on the phone and all that. Very powerful, and then especially what really got me was Amy Acker came back to appear as Root, as the machine in this episode physically. Even though she's not present, we could see her, and her putting her hand on Jim Caviezel's shoulder, on Reese's shoulder, during the moments when he's about to be gunned down, was so emotional and really well done. Again, the score, the music, everything just really worked in this episode. And it did the great thing of closing out the series, but leaving that one little question mark at the end, to let our minds race and to let us know that people in this world of the show will be saved. The irrelevants are going to be protected somehow. The machine survived. Shaw's out there. Fusco too, and Bear. So what did you guys think? You could read my full review on IGN.com. And thanks for sticking with us for Person of Interest all these years. We're big fans of the show, and we hope you liked the ending as much as we did.